Boys and girls are different. And you're like, what are you talking? Mama said we're all the same. Let me tell you, Mama's wrong. I just got married a year and a half ago, and trust me, they're different. Boys and girls are different. But the number one thing, ladies, I need you to clap your hands if this is right. The number one thing a man can give a woman isn't sex, it's respect. Just joking. I'll save you the misery. I'll save you the misery. All right, Buck, thank you. Shut up. A little Aretha Franklin there, man. I could bust out to that stuff. The number one thing a man can give a woman is respect. It's not sex. And some of you guys out there are like, what's respect? So let me tell you, you call a girl honey, not heifer. She's not a cow. You pull a chair out for a girl. You don't yank it out from her when she's halfway down. And the last thing, guys, for goodness sakes, if you go on a date, bring flowers. If you can't afford flowers, go to your local cemetery and rip them off. They'll never know. That's respect. I have a philosophy in life. My philosophy is this. Every girl, I don't care how old you are, I don't care what you've done, where you've been, where you sit right now, every girl, my philosophy is this is what I got brought up being taught. Every girl's a princess. I believe every girl's a princess. Now, some of you guys out there are like, boo. You're going to be 50 years old, still not married, and going, boo. You're living by yourself. So shut up. Every girl's a princess. I don't believe, a girl's not an object. She's not someone you look at on the internet or in a dirty magazine. She's not someone you have a one-night stand with. A girl deserves respect. She's a princess. How many of you guys watch the country music channel in here? Anybody? All right. Hey, now. Shh. It's all right. When you watch MTV, when you watch VH1, every single show you watch on TV, they always promote sex. They say you gotta have sex. If you love someone, you gotta have sex. You don't even know them, you gotta have sex. You gotta have sex, they say. You don't have to have sex. Let me tell you something, love is unconditional. You see a lot of guys out there, girls, they look at you and they say, I love you, baby. I love you. I got a philosophy, okay? This is what I want you to do. All the pretty ladies out there, next time a guy comes up to you and he says, I love you, and there's something attached to that, he wants something. Love is unconditional. Love doesn't want something back. If he looks at you and says, I love you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to punch him in his throat. And he's going to fall to his knees in excruciating pain. Grabbing his throat like he can't breathe, and he might throw up, but don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. I want you to punch him in the throat. Not really that hard, but just be like, boom, something like that. And he's going to fall to his knees, and I want you to look at him and be like, do you still love me? You still love me? If he says yes, I want you to punch him again. Because love is unconditional. Love loves no matter what. Love doesn't say I love you and get something back. See, I'm 24 years old. I got married a year and a half ago. And when I got married, I was a virgin. I never had sex with any other girl. I got married to that one girl. Thank you. Some of you brothers out there, I know you're like, yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. You're lying. I'm not lying. I'm serious. It's not that I didn't want to, because I wanted to. I have hormones just like anybody else. But dude, I waited. When I was 24 years old, I saw my wife. She was walking down the aisle, and they're playing that music. And she was like slow-mo. She's wearing that white dress. And I looked at her, and I was like, oh, yeah. I'm serious, y'all. But the thing is I looked at her in her eyes, and I said, till death do us part, I love you, baby. And I got something I want to give you. The only thing I kept for you. I didn't give it to any other girl. You see, a lot of times, some of you people in this room, some of you guys, you want to get, and you never want to give. Some of you guys in here, all guys are dogs, pretty much. You know that, ladies? We always want something. Shut up. Do your homework. We always want something, but check this out. Every girl's a princess, but every guy could be a prince. And you could be the prince that girl looks at and says, hey, you're my boy. You know why? Because you don't expect anything back. Love never expects anything back. They love you unconditionally. They don't say, if I love you, you got to give me something back. So I'm 24 years old. I look at my wife. I say, baby, I love you. I'm going to give you that one thing I say for you. Some of you in this room, some of you ladies, you've been wronged. That one thing that you tried to hold on to has been taken from you, and you feel like you can never get it back. But that's not true. There's something called the secondary virginity, and you can, no matter where you've been, what you've done, you can start right now and say, hey, listen, from now on, when I stand at the end of an altar, or from now on, when I walk down an aisle, I'm going to save myself for that person. Because the rest of my life, I get to spend my life with that one person. My wife, dude, she's hot, too. I'm serious, man. She is hot. She's fine. Dude, she is awesome. But every girl's a princess, and you got to treat them like a princess. You got to be a prince in order to treat someone like a princess. Love is unconditional.